It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, DeMeco Ryans. These guys looking forward to that draft, not the playoffs, just 3 wins this season. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Sending him on the dive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
44-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one hits for 30. And it brings up an LA first down.
26-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. On the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans, nothing.
Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of errors. Just watching from the booth, that looked like a last resort to go take that check down. He wanted to push the ball down the field, but there was nowhere to go. He looked shorter, and this defense was ready to make him pay.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Stroud completes it quick. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to number 13, Christian Kirk.
Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness, up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You evade them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fights his way through a tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Hey, Kate, I think you and I have done this long enough to know that most of these offensive coordinators like to throw the ball in the NFL. They don't love calling run plays, and when one goes backwards, I can promise you we're going to see the ball in the air even more.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Brings up 3rd down and
On 3rd down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Pierce takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over.
At the Chargers' 23-yard line.
Connects here with Jalen Noel. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Jalen Noel. 1st and goal, Houston.
On play action, here's Stroud. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Texans parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First and 10, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
17 yards.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
Tackle made.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
6. Brings up second and 4.
Back to the well again. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
It's a gain
And
of
take him down right along the 30.
Chargers.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Makes it third.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Johnson finds the football complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And the Chargers first down. First and
They
10
keep this
at the
drive moving,
15-yard
partner.
line.
Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Matt McConkey with a touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
This This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a pickup of 11, and the Texans are going to have a first down.
11 on the play, and the Texans first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw by Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
handoff now out of the gun. He loses the football. Good fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. This connects with Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to number 81, Jaden Higgins. It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Pierce up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
They're set up at the 35 now. Right back it goes to Pierce. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Texans first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the carry, it's Pierce. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down behind the
I just love some of these little thought bubbles that just pop out of my brain, Kate, when we get a tackle for loss in the middle of the field. Dent, destroy, puncture. It's exactly what the defense just did.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Up and good from Fairbairn. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Texans about to receive the kick. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stop speed for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Herbert now off the play fake. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Nice pass pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Incomplete. Kamari Lassiter on the coverage.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Man in motion out of the slot. Here's the give to Pierce. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
A gain of 16 yards.
First down, Stroud. Finds the in route, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's Stroud again. Brings it in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 5.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Gets it quickly to Knoll. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Again, Stroud. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
A 49-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the 2-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. He'll throw for the back pylon and find his man for the score. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Denver Broncos. And this is J.K. Dobbins. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Broncos find a way. They win it by a point. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jared Goff. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Lions win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Been around the world looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be militant. I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm born like a novice, symbolism. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name King, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. On third and long, it's Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's out the clear. Reaches the 40. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers push their lead further to start the half.
We are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Kicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
Texans 13.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Barrios now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go.
First and 10.
Texans to the line, first and 10. Kirk in motion left. They give it to Pierce. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down behind.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate. They hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line. Shotgun now for Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Intended target there was for Jalen Noel. And that brings up fourth and long. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Play straight ahead. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, to put this one mildly, partner, it has been a rough season. And since we both know they're not going to make excuses, we'll bring this point up for them. Injuries have not helped their cause.
No, they have not. And of all the struggles and factors that have led to the demise of this season early, injuries are definitely one of the biggest. Sometimes you're able to overcome them, and sometimes, Kate, when that injury bug starts biting, oh, it can derail a season.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Plowing up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Texans are in the nickel, third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Chargers,
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
That's just simply checkmate right there. That is a run blitz into a run play, hitting it before it could get started.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Now Herbert to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard
Not
line.
met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
M.J. Stewart in on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Texans'
Herbert
6-yard
from the
line.
gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lead by 14. Vlad McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. And when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. This is Pierce running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's exactly what you want to see from your linebacker, one of the leaders of this group. What a great read. Quick reaction to the run, fought through traffic, and hit him for a loss.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. To the air, Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
You know, Kate, it's one thing to get a player out into space. It's another when the defense sees it coming. No chance there for the running back as the defense defeats the blocks before that screen could ever get started.
Third and long for him here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that will not be enough for a first down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To Jalen Noel. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. What would have been a nice game. Intended target there was for Jalen Noel. And it's 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Sending him on the dive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
Herbert now off the play fake.
2nd and 6.
Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. First and 10. Here's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 27.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact.
It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers make a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers grow the lead now to 22 points. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Barrios now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And they certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And they need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan, and hauling a heck of a souvenir.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They give it to him again. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Running it now out of the gun. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Chargers very close to an 11th win this season. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Another carry for him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Back to the well again. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal. They're headed up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.